Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
So, at this point last week, we updated you with our plans to launch the new WFM scheduling tool. Now, we did launch it so that you could all get onto the new app, make sure you could access it, make sure that we didn't need to raise any service nows, have a look at what it might look like, raise any points about incorrect working hours, etc. So really useful from that perspective, but we didn't quite launch it in the way we really wanted to. So why was that, Callum?
So with the new scheduling tool, it takes everyone's data and kind of generates everyone's schedule for the week. Now, when we were putting in the data, maybe we were a bit too generous with everyone's skill set, and it's decided to put everyone a bit all over the place. So the approach we've taken is to narrow everyone's skill sets down for the moment to make sure that the only activity that they will be assigned to will be something that is more on their home floor, apart from, say, payment, which is a generic skill that can go either on upstairs or downstairs. So this past week, Ruchi and I have gone through every individual partner skill set on the new tool and done the back of house work to amend it so that any skill set they have now is relevant to just their floor. So that means when we hopefully publish next week's schedule, the skill set that or tasks that you will be assigned to are ones that you are more accustomed to and more used to, which is hopefully going to make it a smoother transition for everyone involved, so that you will have more of a schedule that you are more used to having worked for the past few years as well with, because that's what we want. With the new tool, it is quite a change from the past one. It offers out so much more tasks that the old one used to. So we want to make this a much smoother transition and less daunting when you open the app and say, "Flipping it, what day have I got today?" It will hopefully be more used to the old ones again for you guys.
So the guys have worked really, really hard to try and make this happen, and we've done much checking and much going back and redoing, but it's still not going to be perfect. So if there are any oddities on there for you, just please be patient. Feedback to your TMs. They can sort they can sort the problem out in the moment, and then they will share the problem with the shop support team so they can rectify it and it won't happen again going forwards. But are there any other watch outs maybe?
Yeah, so for this week and going forwards until we make more changes, we are going to be just scheduling partners into either your service zones or your tills and fitting rooms, or if you're not in there, you'll be down for respond to demand. And respond to demand, as you could maybe see it as now, is like being green on the scheduling tool. So you are there to kind of help fill the gaps which might come through yard control, because on the new scheduling tool, unfortunately, that still hasn't been built that we can assign people to yard control. So you might be allocated to do that. It might be helping to fill the gaps of where partners have called in sick or partners have been moved to elsewhere. So, or helping to equally take someone off the till slot as well, where the new till slot might not just put you in for an hour, it might put you in for slightly a bit longer. It allows partners to have a break so that they aren't just getting bored on the till, shall we say. So the response to demand, you'll be communicating with your floor leads about what activity needs completing, or equally responding to any calls on the headset where help might be needed on the shop floor.
Super. And did you want to share a little bit on the update we've had around breaks?
Yeah.
How might that look like now, but what is going on in the background?
Absolutely. So we've got good news. So as we said, with this tool, it is a live tool that can always have tweaks being made and edited to it. And the team that are running the rollout have heard the feedback we gave about how partners who say allotted 60 hours worth of a break are used to having 2.5 hours and wouldn't like just having that 1 hour break. So they have given us a good feedback this week that has been approved, that in the future we will be able to schedule it that you do get your 2 minutes as opposed to that 1 60-minute. It is still being tested out within the technology, but as soon as that goes live, we will be able to input that. So if you would like that, please again feedback to your TMs that you would like to have 2 half-hour breaks, and they can then communicate it over to myself and the other shop support partners, and we can update the scheduling tool as well. So no need to come knocking on our doors, although lovely to see you guys. No need to come knocking, just have a word with your TMs and get all that passed over to us.
So after we've spent some time together today, Callum is going to do some more tweaks, and we will be in a position where we can publish the schedule on Saturday. So from Saturday, you'll be able to see the week ahead. Now, as we learn more, we'll be able to publish much further in advance than we are at the moment. But we're working on it
Absolutely.
a lot to get it to a place where we're understanding it, and we hope that it's understandable for you guys too. So for this week, we'll publish Saturday, and so jump on and have a look and see what your week looks like.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, Callum. Bye-bye.